as we've been in, our farm has existed for about 11 years, and the prices on, not so much at the farmer's market, but especially if you sell to restaurants and co-ops, and if you go so far as to sell something to a wholesale kind of distributor, the prices are going down, despite the fact that minimum wages are going up. The cost of living is going up, the cost of any kind of insurance is going up. The prices that we're getting for our products are actually going down. Of course, Lincoln has a great model. They're, I think, virtually 100% CSA. Is that right? Yeah, and he can tell you more about that, but we have a CSA also. Not as interactive, I think, as some CSAs. Some CSAs will present the budget that it's going to cost to grow the food at the beginning of the year to the people who are going to eat the food, and nobody really leaves the room until the hat goes sufficiently around until the budget's actually met. That's not the case for most CSAs. Most CSAs set a price that's going to relate somewhat to the cost of production, but when you approach CSA like that, it's typically there's competition and what's my neighbor charging for their CSA, and it's not so much more like originally in 1986 when Lincoln started one of the first CSAs in the country. It's not so much like that anymore. It's much more of a competitive environment, I think.
Yeah, it's a tough, watching this movie, watching all the people out there trying to do it. And a lot of places aren't that easy to do it with because you have to move your food out of there somewhere else where the people are. So when we were starting, we chose a place that was fairly populated, but that has the downside of land being expensive, right? So we didn't own land when we started. Well, if you look around New Hampshire, there's just about every piece of land you see used to be a farm. And a lot of places still have a few fields, but no farmers. So when we started, I was a young guy, I was 30, and the old fellows, there were 12 farms in Temple at the time, dairy farms, they were all in their 60s and 70s. So a lot of their fields got dropped with hay, this and that. So we picked up fields, we didn't have to buy it, and that had its own problems, but it helped us get started. And slowly we built a herd, and built community with people who wanted the food and wanted to be part of our farm. So it's been a gradual, slow growth. We had extra jobs, all of us, when we started.